Jamie and Ernesto had spoken until very late in the evening. They had decided to meet up in the middle of the United States, Dallas to be precise. Jamie had hopped on a bus to make the long trek toward the meeting. As he got onto the bus, a deep feeling of déjà vu had him gripping his chest. He ignored the sensation and took a seat at the back. As the bus rolled out of the terminal, the weariness of the last 2 months overcame him as he drifted into what he hoped would be a dreamless sleep. The old memories flooded into his deep sleep, like they had happened only yesterday. All his senses were attuned to the events that unfolded like the scenes of a play, only he was one of the stars. Jamie and his brother, Ian, had always been close. However, it was a grimy box of old motorcycle parts that proved to be the cement for their working together. Using all the contents of the dirty box of used parts, plus a few others they purchased with the joint resources of Irish pounds, they reassembled an old DKW motorcycle. After several late nights and dedicated weekends, they almost had it running. The final improvisation to get it to start was to use a 16-penny nail in lieu of a proper key, thus completing the truly Frankencycle look. The end of that period had redefined and expanded their relationship into a cohesive team that carried them through secondary schooling. They were mates in most of what they did, though Jamie was almost a year older. The lads were identically built and roughly 1.9 meters with blonde hair and blue eyes that matched those of their pa, with the smile and singing voice of their ma. By the time Ian was due to graduate secondary school, they were mates in everything, including a marked preference for dating the lassies who were sisters in the same years of schooling. Both of them had worked not only for their pa, but for any local merchant who would hire them for a few hours around schooling. Not afraid of work, both of them had saved up enough money to buy brand new motorcycles when Ian completed his secondary school. Neither of them were ready for university, so they plotted their trip to Southern Ireland.